His taste in beer is
I
refined.
bought 6 Busch Light, 6 Bud Light, and I love them, tall boys.
His advice, world class.
You'll have like 4 beer.
He knows his limits.
I mean, I'll have 6.
His logic
Can I have 2 liters of pop?
is unquestionable.
Can I have 2 liters of pop?
A man of science.
What's more healthy, 4 beers or 2 liters of Coca-Cola? Do the math.
This is the adventures of the 2-liter pop guy.
You probably know Dino from his now viral interview on CHCH TV outside the beer store in St. Catharines. But did you know this is not the first time he has been a local news sensation? Did he once try to blackmail the Queen of England? Okay, take us back. What year was this, Dino?
1991, I think.
And at that time you were working where?
I have the paper here. Yeah, 1991. That was I was working at Private Eyes.
Private Eyes, which is an exotic dance club?
Yeah, Niagara on the Lake, or dare I say, Viagra on the Lake.
Well, you did.
And this became an international news story because some employees of the royal family came into the strip club, right?
Oh yeah, no, serious employees. These guys, because I could tell by the insignias on their shirts. Because I looked after and I go, oh my God, these are the divers. These guys are the divers that check underneath the Britannia for bombs, right?
The royal boat.
Yeah, and then get this, in 1983, the same type of a crew that was on the Royal Yacht, when the Royal Yacht was in San Francisco, and then President Ronald Reagan was on board the ship with Queen Elizabeth herself, 8 bombs were found on that boat.
Wow.
Okay,
So these guys have an important job.
These guys have an important job, and guess what? I mean, these guys are great at inspecting tops and bottoms. Well, I'll tell you one thing. They were doing it at Private Eyes that night.
So you took a picture of these sailors of the royal boat in the club with some of the girls, and you held on to these and decided that you were going to make a move, and you called the Royal Palace first.
I called the Royal Palace. I tell you, man, within 60 minutes. Within 60 minutes of having those pictures, I says to my boss, I think we got something here. He goes, Dino, it's Friday night. It's busy. Get to work. I go, no, I'm busy. I'm going to make you famous.
You make a collect call to Buckingham Palace. What happens next?
Yeah, from a payphone. And they're like, by now, because I'd been drinking with these guys, right? Beers and booze.
You?
Oh, yeah, it was a party. I called Buckingham Palace, and sure enough, they answer, hello, Buckingham Palace Press Department. And I'm like, yeah, cut the bullshit. Give me the old lady.
How'd that go over, Dino?
Pardon me.
But you told them you have these pictures, and what was their reaction?
That right away, see, like you mentioned blackmail, right, or extortion. They start asking me how much. They didn't even wonder where I was, because they knew I was in Niagara Lake. They didn't even wonder if I had them. They were just wondering right away what kind of monetary funds need to exchange hands. And I said, and I knew, I says, don't ask for money.
Yeah.
I said,
Because
no,
then
I
they
don't.
can arrest you, right? If you
Yeah.
then they'll say, "Oh, this guy's trying to extort the royal family," and that's probably a major crime.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is I go, excuse me, I don't want money from you people. And I could tell for some reason that you people thing, it pissed them off.
Well, it usually
yeah.
does. What do you? And they go, what
Ask
did you
Don
mean, you
Cherry.
people?
That's Don
I
Cherry.
pulled a cherry. I pulled a cherry.
You hang up with Buckingham Palace. Your next call's to the National Enquirer, and they buy the pictures from you for how much?
They flew a friggin' plane down here to meet me. from
Whoa,
Florida.
like on a random tarmac? Like a drug deal?
We met at McDonald's on Lundy's Lane.
So in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, it was great because get this. So we meet at McDonald's on Lundy's Lane, and I'm telling you, the guy they sent looked exactly like Danny DeVito. Height, everything.
Are you sure you didn't look into a mirror?
Right? He goes, okay, let's go over to the Best Western, right? We go over to the hotel, the bar in there, because now I'm figuring out, my brother's with me, he goes, oh my God, these guys think they're going to get you drunk? That ain't going to happen. So we go in there, and they start buying me drinks. The more I drank, the higher the price went.
What'd you get up to, Dino? Tell us how
Can you
much these
say?
pictures went for.
I really can't say.
Was it
6 figures?
6 figures?
Let's say 7.
7 figures?
No way.
No, it was 1, 2, 3,
Oh, 5.
Do the math.
5.
Okay.
5
okay. So
figures.
still
okay.
fine. All
Yeah,
right,
pretty
all right.
good.
No,
But in 1991 and in American funds.
no, Dino, when I first saw you, I said, this is a guy I'd like to hang out with maybe and get drunk with. But did you not violate the bro code here? I mean, these guys, they're working hard. They just want to have a drink and take a night off, and you got to throw them under the royal bus?
No, are you crazy? These are all the sons of senators and big lawyers. You don't get on the royal yacht just being, average Joe.
So they got scolded, I'm sure.
Oh,
They got a stern talking to, but you don't think you got them all fired.
no, not a chance.
There it is. Adventures of the 2-liter pop guy. Thanks, Dino. On the next episode, we're going to hear about the time that Pink Floyd almost sued you.
We'll do the Pink Floyd story because, believe me, it's hilarious.
Do the math.
This is the adventures of the 2-liter pop guy.